Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Steel Donut. My name is Bob. With me is Connor.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
And Blake. And we are finishing up.
Yep.
Finishing
bullies.
up. The bullies get bullied.
Get
for
bullied.
Chipmunks.
Yeah.
By Chipmunks for Life 101, our boy.
Yep.
This will be chapter 14 through chapter 18.
The
final chapter.
Wow, wait, what was the name of the chapter 18? I know we'll get to it.
We'll get there when we get there.
This is chapter 14, the big question, part 1.
No, just the big question. Pay attention.
It depends on who you ask. A/N. Hey people, I'm sorry that I haven't updated in a long time. I have been really busy here lately. Asterisk sighs and looks around the room. Asterisk, well, catchphrase.
What the fuck?
Good.
Yeah.
Anywho, sorry, I really like that phrase. Well, here you go. Chapter 14. Enjoy it, please, R&R.
No, the frosé is the new thing offered at Starbucks.
Yeah, the frosé.
Yeah.
Alvin, Simon, and Theodore are sitting at home doing nothing at all. Good start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alvin looked over at his brothers and decided to tell them what he had planned for later that night.
Hey guys, can I tell you something?
No, fuck you, Alvin. Alvin asked his brothers.
What is it, Alvin?
Asked Simon, not looking at him because he hates him.
Yeah.
Alvin looked down at his feet and then back at his brothers.
I'm taking Brittany out on a date tonight and,
Alvin wants to get his D wet.
Yeah.
Alvin stopped and looked around trying to find the words. It's around here somewhere.
well, who's...
Well, what is it, Alvin?
Asked Theodore looking.
Theodora looking.
Yeah.
Theodore looking at Alvin. He asked Adam.
I'm gonna ask Brittany to marry me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It happened. He's popping the question and the cherry. Alvin finally got the words out. Simon and Theodore looked at their brother with their mouths wide open.
Whoa!
But what none of them noticed was that Dave was standing behind them in the kitchen and had heard everything that Alvin had said.
You're not allowed to marry your sister, son.
Alvin! I'm gonna kill you!
Simon got up and walked over to his brother and put his paw on Alvin's shoulder and looked him right in the eye. God, what a sentence.
Alvin. That's awesome, bro!
Yeah.
You mean that's aww?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yelled Simon, putting Alvin in a brotherly hug,
That's
breaking his neck. Theodore ran over to his brother and hugged him and said, wow.
That is so cool, Alvin. I am so happy to hear that.
After about 2 minutes, exactly, the brothers pulled away from their hug. They hugged for 2 fucking minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about people being close-knit families, but that seems a bit excessive.
No, man, 2 minutes, man. That's emotional.
And time. All right, let's get out of here.
After about 2 minutes, the brothers pulled away from their hug and sat back down on the couch. Dave walked into the living room and looked at his son sitting on the couch.
Alvin, can I talk to you for a minute?
Asked Dave. Alvin looked at Simon and Theodore and the at Dave.
Yeah.
What?
Sure, Dave.
Alvin said as he walked with his dad into the kitchen. Dave sat down on the kitchen table and waited for Alvin to jump onto the table before he spoke to him.
Boing.
I just like to imagine he sat down there and was like, Alvin, you know.
He jumps like 5 feet up onto the counter.
Yeah.
Alvin, I heard what you told Simon and Theodore and just wanted to say that I am really proud of you for finally growing up into a mature adult.
Sanely doing it.
Mainly.
Can I just say, not everyone who gets married is a mature adult.
That's
I
true.
mean, just because he's asking her to get married does not make him a mature adult.
Shows what you know.
I guess he did keep a murder from happening the other day.
I guess he did
But you
punch
don't have-
someone's leg in half.
Yeah.
That's also true.
Dave told his son and waited for Alvin to respond to his compliment.
Yeah. Compliment, meaning like the other half. Not to be
complied.
confused with compliment, which is a nice thing you say about someone.
Alvin looked at Dave and smiled.
Thanks, Dave. That really means Alec to hear that.
Alvin said and then climbed onto Dave's shoulder and gave him a hug.
Just hugged him on the neck.
Hugged him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Thank you for teaching me to be more respectful and to be a responsible young monk.
A respectful, responsible young monk that punches people's knees backwards. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you did it.
right.
He's respectful and responsible, all right. Alvin said to Dave and walked back out to the living room with his brothers. Look,
I guess his brothers were there.
after close to 3 hours, again, approximate times, of waiting, Alvin finally got ready to go on his date with Brittany.
He was
3 hours of waiting.
He was
You
listening.
just waited.
He was listening to a lot of Ray Ed.
Yeah, he just sat there for a while. Alvin was wearing his white tux, the same one he wore in Chipreeked. I've never seen Chipreeked. What's that?
Me neither.
the
I hadn't
third
even
movie.
heard they made another movie.
It's the fourth movie, Chipreeked.
Yeah, they wreak havoc.
Wasn't it going to be Chip Shrek?
Fucking shit. He has been waiting for. Why is this in present tense suddenly?
I don't know.
He has been waiting for almost an hour now for Brittany to come down the stairs.
What is tack and the power of juju?
Alvin stopped talking when he noticed Brittany walking down the stairs. She is roaring a knee-length, sparkly pink dress.
Sparkelly.
I'm sorry, Sparkelly, the new R. Kelly album.
Wow. It's just like a big picture of his face in sequins.
Her hair was Her hair was down, flowing past her shoulders, and she shahas her hot pink shades of lipstick. Her hot pink shade of lipstick.
Holy wow.
Holy wow, indeed.
Holy wow.
Holy wow.
Is all Alvin could say when he saw her.
Well, are we going? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open looking like a fool?
Bitch!
Looking like a fool with your mouth.
She said to him, giggling at him. Jesus. Alvin shook his head and walked up to her and held out his arm for her to take.
Well, have fun, you two, but not too much. Have fun, you two, but not too much fun.
Have fun, but don't have fun. But be sure to have fun. Dave said to both of them.
Dave, really?
Dave Reale what?
Yeah, Dave Reale.
Maybe that's his name.
Yeah.
Said Alvin, looking at his dad.
Well, you two better get going or you'll be late for your date.
What do you mean you'll be late? They're already... Fuck.
They'll be late. They have... Other people are meeting them up.
They have
for
a
a date.
maybe they have a reservation.
Said Simon.
Simon, you know you just rimmed, right?
Oh, what?
Oh, man.
Don't rim the living room.
Oh shit, rim.
What was supposed to go there?
Rhymed.
Oh!
You'll be late for your date.
That's great. Oh shit, rimmer alert.
Wow.
Hope it's a great date. 8-8.
I rate the date 888
Great
slash
date,
8.
mate.
I'll rate the date 8/8.
Yeah.
Brittany said Brittany looking at him.
Poet and didn't know it.
Fucking God. Said Alvin, putting his paw on his brother's shoulder. Alvin and Brittany walked out to the garage, and Alvin looked at her and smiled.
Shall we?
He said to her and opened the passenger side door for his girlfriend.
His supercar.
I figured he opened it for someone else. Let them know it was for his girlfriend.
Simon's coming too.
Alvin got into the driver's side and put his seatbelt on.
Well, I regret. I?
The narrator.
Oh, I guess I said.
Oh.
Well, are we ready to go? I asked.
I guess the narrator's in it
No, the
now.
narrator's just, he's the driver. He's the chauffeur.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna third wheel the entire thing.
Now you two better not be fucking back there. Sorry.
God.
Brittany nodded her head and Alvin started the engine.
Yeah.
The car, that doesn't look spelled right.
It's not.
The car roared. The car roared to life, and then Alvin backed out of the garage and out to the street. God damn.
Yeah.
It's hard to read.
And then into someone else's house.
Hang on tight, babe. Be a coos. Here we go.
Oh, he put that in air quotes.
Well, they say here we go because they're going to be going so fast, time will stand still. They're only technically going.
Yeah.
Alvin said, and then hit the gas.
Nice saying, Alvy. Heath Ledger would be proud.
Oh, yeah, Heath Ledger's the only one who's ever said, here we go.
Heath Ledger's rolling in his grave right
All
now.
right, now, here we go.
Yeah.
Brittany said to him. Alvin smiled and then looked at her and winked and gave her his traadmark grin. He
And
did
then
that
they
all
started
at
hopping
once.
up and down on one foot. And like,
It's trademark grand, just saying.
yeah.
Uh-oh, Alvin, what?
Oh my God. Brittany didn't get a chance to finish her sentence before Alvin put the Piaddle to the meaddle.
Yeah.
And then they launched into outer space.
Meatle sounds like a great metal band. Meatle.
Yeah.
Alvy!
Brittany. He yelled Brittany as the car went way past the speed limit, way past the time limit, way into an alternate dimension.
I told you to hang on tight.
You dumb broad.
Said Alvin and glanced at her and smiled to himself.
Yeah.
The speedometer went all the way to the max, which was 190 miles per hour. No, that's not the max.
Didn't he go like 220 a couple chapters ago?
Well, the speedo only goes that much.
Oh, I see.
In order for it to be realistic, it would have to shrink and spiral inward.
Oh, I see.
It'd have to stretch.
Yeah.
Within 20 minutes, they arrived at the restaurant that Alvin was taking Brittany to. So where is the restaurant?
Doesn't say restaurant.
Europe.
Restaurant.
When Alvin pulled up to the restaurant,
Now spelled differently, but still wrong.
A little closer.
restaurant,
Yeah.
Just one letter off.
Brittany's eyes widened and when she saw where they were.
Oh, yeah, 2 letters off.
Oh my God, we're at Pluto.
Oh, Alvin, this is my favorite place to eat.
This
Brittany-
tree.
Yeah.
Brittany said to him and then kissed him on the lips.
Well, are you ready to go in?
The way you move your hair back.
Yeah.
He's just such a cool guy.
Alvin asked her. She nodded her head. Nod your head.
Yeah.
Alvin walked over to the passenger's side and opened Brittany's door for her.
What a gentleman.
She said to him. Alvin looked around for a second and then pointed to himself. Oh, that's me.
Oh, me, yep.
Alvin
You opened the door and she just poured out like a pile of poop.
I was gonna say Alvin lost a few brain cells going that fast.
Yeah.
Alvin said, which made Brittany giggle a little. Alvin and Brittany walked to the restaurant
Back to the original spelling.
and got
Further from it.
and got seated at their table. The waitress walked up to the table and asked them what they wanted to drink.
Oh my God. Forgot about this.
Let's see. Yeah. I'll get thid, babe. We will have the best wine you got and price in issue.
Said Alvin, handing the waitress an $100 bill.
Okay, so if they were at a fancy restaurant, $100 bill would not cover the priciest wine they have.
It's probably a lot.
Not
lot
even
more than that.
close. Okay, sir, I'll be right back with your drink.
What drink? What'd you get?
A bottle of wine.
I want you to get your three most expensive wines, put them all in a big jug.
I want
them up and down.
I want your most expensive wine cooler. Bring me the best you got.
Yeah.
The waitress said and walked away. Brittany looked at Alvin and asked,
Are you nuts? Dave will kill us if he finds out that we drink wine.
Oh, she didn't even card him. Okay.
she said to him.
Don't worry, he already knows about it, Britt.
Alvin said.
What do you mean, Alvin?
And Brittany asked him, were I evident in her voice?
Oh, that's evident. Well, Dave made the reservations for this place, and I asked him if he could order a bottle of wine for us because I wanted tonight to be special.
Really works.
Alvin explained to her. Suddenly he heard cop cars. So they're underage chipmunks drinking in here.
Yeah, he's sending the whole squad. Well, then I guess it's okay then.
I guess it is.
Oh, that's all it took.
Brittany said. The waitress came back to their table with a bottle of
Merlot.
Oh, not to be confused with Merlot.
It's just so fancy they spell it differently.
It's an entirely new kind of wine.
Merlot and set it down on their table.
Would you like to test it before I pour it?
Pour it.
Pour?
The waitress asked Alvin.
No thanks, I trust you.
You didn't even ask her to taste it.
Alvin said to her, and the waitress poured correctly this time the wine into 2 small chipmunk-sized wine glasses.
Have those on hand.
Yeah, just have them on hand.
Thank you.
Said Brittany. The waitress pulled out. The waitress pulled out her order pad and asked what they wanted to eat.
I'll have the chef salad with ranch dressing.
Oh,
Fancy eating.
Fancy ranch.
Can I get some breadsticks?
Fancy ranch. Said Brittany.
And I'll have the same.
Said Alvin. The waitress walked away to get their order submitted. Brittany and Alvin took a drink of their wine, actually correct this time, and then waited for their food to arrive.
Normal sentence. I love it when that happens.
Oh, wow.
After about 20 minutes, their food arrived and then they started to eat.
Another one.
Wow, this is weird. After they both got done eating, Alvin looked at Brittany and then cleared his throat.
Oh, combo breaker.
There we go.
Throat, yeah.
His throat. What is it, Alvin?
Asked Brittany, looking worried.
Oh, nothing. Only that.
He pulled out a gun.
Yeah.
Alvin stopped and stood up on the chipmunk-sized table they were sitting at.
And now he pukes on his shoes, right? And then looks up holding a ring. Yeah. And he'll have a great comedy act about it.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, everyone, I have an announcement.
And it sounded like
announcement.
Alvin said loud enough for no one, I'm just kidding, everyone to hear him. The restaurant.
The restaurant.
Oh my god, the restaurant.
Come on, buddy, you can do it.
One of these times, I guarantee it. You'll get it.
The restaurant went quiet and looked at the chipmunk standing on his table.
I am here for a very speciale reason.
Speciale! They did go Italian.
Alvin began and then pulled Brittany up to where he was standing. Jesus.
Alvin, what are you doing?
Brittany asked him.
Do you like that inflection?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, I've been going out with my girlfriend for close to 7 months now.
Holy shit.
Oh, God. You guys are way too early in your relationship for this.
Alvin then looked at Brittany right in her eyes.
Well,
Brittany looked back at him and was about to ask him what he was going to do. Is she really afraid he's going to hurt her?
Yeah.
But before she could, he got down on one knee and pulled out a little velvet ring box.
Velvet.
I'm sorry, velvet. Velvet.
It's like velvet, but like
spelled
even
wrong.
more fancy.
the touch the feel of Velvier.
Yeah.
Brittany Ann Miller, I love you with all my heart. Brittany, will you marry me?
No.
Great. I love that delivery. You just sound so involved.
I think I'm going to start talking like this all the time. Hey, guys, how's it going? Steel Donut.
Alvin asked her. Brittany stood there and Terrace started come to her eyes.
Oh, cup! A/N. I know the cliffhanger well I netted to make you people suffer.
We're
Fuck you.
suffering.
Asterisk laughs like a crazy person, asterisk. Anywho, I hope you liked this chapter. I know I did. Oh, and if you want the second part to this,
what?
I will have to get 30 reviews.
It's never happening.
Didn't you want 15 like 2 chapters ago?
He wants 15 more.
So if you want more, you'll have to review.
Can I just say it's shit over and over and over again?
And guess what? People reviewed! It's chapter 15, the big question, part 2, the answer!
I mean, we're at the
Actually,
big gun.
it's just the big question part 2.
Depending on who you ask.
Right.
Yeah, he's the big guns here.
A/N. Well, here we are, chapter 15, and to let you all know, this is the most awaited chapter in this whole story. The suspense is maddening.
Holy shit, John Madden approved.
Asterisk holds head and screams, asterisk. Well, catchphrase?
Getting closer.
Maybe
What
someone
is his catchphrase?
that he's sorry.
Actually, that's
he's
even
sorry
farther
that
away.
it took so long to write.
okay.
And blah blah crap. Anywho, sorry, I really like that word.
Yeah, anywho's his catchphrase.
I thought catchphrase might be the word he really likes.
Catchphrase.
Heh, so here you guys and gals go enjoy and review.
Wow, John Madden sponsoring this story really adds a whole new twist on the word catchphrase.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Brittany just stood there. Everyone looking in her and Alvin's direction. Sorry, I just read that as
I'm
in
sorry,
her.
I didn't mean. I should have interjected before. If somebody does this at a restaurant where you're eating, and somebody says, "Hey, I've been going out with my girlfriend for 7 months, and I'm gonna ask and then just ask her to marry them," just please don't put more pressure on her. Stop announcing it to the crowd. What if she says no? This puts her in a really fucked up position.
Brittany
Fuck
said,
you.
"Fuck you, Alvin," and then she left. She didn't know what to do or say. Yeah, she doesn't love him.
Yeah, it's been 7 months.
This is a huge step and wasn't sure if she should say yes or no. She should say no. Brittany looked down at Alvin somehow
I looked down on Alvin
and looked him right in his brown eyes.
in his brown eye.
Alvin,
I what? Oh, she couldn't get the words out that she wanted to say to him.
What is it, Britt?
Alvin asked, her worry evident on his face. Brittany cleared her throat.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go clean my throat.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then kneeled down in front of him.
Good sound.
Alvin, I love you with all of my heart, and my answer is
No.
Fuck you, Alvin! She flipped the table and left.
Yeah.
Alvin looked down at her and could hardly contain himself.
What is your answer, Britt?
Alvin asked her and then closed his eyes.
He's meditating.
Yes! Alvin, I will marry you!
she said, at last making Alvin snap his eyes open.
He would have kept his eyes shut forever.
Alvin smiled at her and slid the ring on her finger.
On his finger.
Oh, you're right. On
He
his
slid
finger.
it on his own finger.
Yes. Then both Alvin and Brittany sealed the deal with a long, capital for some reason, passionate kiss.
Oh, I mean,
Was it like 2 minutes long?
like a
5 minutes long?
No, a 2-minute hug was like way too. Oh my god.
Everyone in the restaurant started clapping and cheering.
Oh.
After about 4 minutes, they broke their kiss
There
and
we
looked
go.
at each
There
other.
we go.
Yeah! Oh my god, they're getting married! Yeah!
Oh, don't they need to breathe?
Aren't they, I'm
Can
pretty
we
sure.
Stop clapping.
I'm pretty sure.
Clapping now.
I'm pretty sure they're firmly in the
3
foreplay
minutes
section
later.
now.
Is he fingering her? What is going on?
2 minutes later. Holy shit, why?
Can we stop?
After about 4 minutes, they broke from their kiss and looked at each other, and then Brittany had a surprise of her own to tell Alvin. I'm pregnant!
God, no, please.
Alvin. Oh no, it's her.
Oh wait, I was kidding! Oh no!
Alvin, I have something to tell you. Yeah, remember the reward?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You reap what you sow, gentlemen.
Alvin looked at her confused.
What is it, babe?
He asked her. Brittany took his paw in hers and then placed her paw on her belly. Placed his paw on her belly. God.
Alvin, don't freak out, but I am pregnant.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Kicks her
Oh
off.
my god!
What the fuck? What the fucking fuck?
Wait a minute. So did she just drink wine?
Yeah. That baby's gonna get crunk as fuck. Alvin heard those words and then, without warning, passed out.
Passe doubt.
Passed out.
Passed out. Wow.
After an hour, Alvin finally woke up and looked around.
What happened?
I'd like to know too.
Yeah.
He asked.
You passed out, Alvin.
When did you wake him up?
You knocked Alvin out. Alvin. Brittany said to him and helped him to stand up.
Do you remember anything?
Remember? Asked Brittany.
Not really. Why should I?
Oh my god.
So cool.
Alvin asked.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well,
what?
it's supposed to be not really why should I? There should be a comma there, like why should I?
There should be a lot of commas, but there aren't any.
Yeah.
Said Brittany and then giggled. Alvin looked at her and noticed that her hand was on her belly.
Britt, why do you have your hand on your belly like that?
Alvin asked her.
Well, if you could remember correctly, I told you that I am fat. I'm pregnant.
Brittany told him. Alvin looked at her for a second to let all of the information sink in.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be a dad.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Alvin yelled. Alvin. The whole it's getting worse.
It's gonna eventually. It's just gonna be like
A jumble of vowels with
It's-
an R,
I was saying,
an S, a T, an
they-
R, an N, and a...
They went to the rooster romp.
Yeah.
The whole restaurant went crazy when Alvin announced that he was going to be a father.
Oh my god, why are they still here? Hey, Sajen. I know, short chapter, sorry about that, next chapter will be longer, but anywho, holy cow, didn't see that one coming, looks like Alvin got a surprise of his own. Huh, well, to let you...
What?
To let all of you know, the next chapter will be when Alvin and Brittany tell their siblings and Dave wonder what will happen. Well, please, R&R.
What happened to the bullies? This was the bullies get bullied, but they've only shown up twice.
Oh shit, the bullies are gonna be pregnant too.
I think they got bullied enough, man. Don't try and drag them back out.
Also,
into this.
Holy Cow is my new porn name.
Yeah. I was missing a good holly cow.
Yeah. Chapter
Deck
16.
the halls with
Chapter
boughs of holly.
16, breaking the news.
Oh fuck! It's one of these
Breaking
things where
Bad.
after the author's note.
Okay.
Oh, there's a
Let's
lot
go.
of dialogue as part of the author's note, I guess. N. Hello, peoples. I'm back. Well, for this chapter, I thought there was only one way to explain it, is to let Alvin and Brittany explain it to you guys.
Alrighty.
Alvin.
Hey, Thaddeus J, that is your nickname, right?
Me. Yeah, it is. Smiley face.
It is.
I already knew that. No, you didn't. You just told us what it was.
Alright, that's enough. Behave, you two, or it's the cage.
Jesus.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, can you please tell the readers what this chapter is about?
Okay, this chapter is about when I told Alvin that I was pregnant. I got the rest of this.
It's about to
Hey, I
end.
was talking here, jerk. How can you talk on a computer when you're typing?
Hey, enough!
Sorry.
Okay, now Alvin, finish explaining the chapter, and Brittany, keep it shut, please.
Quiet,
Oh, yeah,
broad.
shut him down.
When spoken to!
Okay, now to finish what I was saying, this chapter will be my full reaction to the news that Britt gave me of her being pregnant, and then me and Britt telling Dave and our siblings.
Yay, finale, well, hope you enjoy the chapter, and as always, R&R. Why do we need this? I've never needed to be told what I'm going to be told.
You don't remember
It's
the
a
part
recap,
of J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings where J.R.R. Tolkien goes, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Gave us the outline to the story before the story.
Frodo and Sam and me are going to tell you what's going on.
Yeah, at the beginning of like chapter 16, they're like, "Hey, Frodo and Sam and me."
And Sam's like, "Oh, limber spread, this is what's going to happen."
Potatoes. And he was like, "Shut up! I'm trying to explain the story."
Okay, let's just do this.
Alvin stood up and looked at Brittany, still holding her paw.
Alvin, are you okay?
Brittany asked him. Alvin then, without warning, started to jump around cheering.
Yeah. I'm going to be a daddy. Woo!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright.
Brilliant.
Brittany started to laugh. Haha, that was really funny.
Yeah.
When Alvin started to hop from table to table, telling everyone in the restaurant that he was going to be a daddy.
Now, Rias
Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster.
Oh wow!
Gotta go
Oh
fast.
wow! It's getting even worse.
Yeah, he's just like.
Ivan finale hopped back to their table and took Brittany's paw.
Brittany, you just made me the happiest monk in the whole wide world. I love you so much.
Alvin said to her.
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to them saying monk.
Yeah.
And I love you too, babe. I am just as happy as you are. I can't believe that we're going to be a mother and father. Father.
It's a chipmunk thing.
Father,
Yeah, the father chipmunks are called Fauthers.
yeah.
Brittany said to her future husband.
Well, should we head home and tell everyone else the good news?
Brittany said to Alvin, who was still holding her paw.
Finish your wine first.
Are you sure you want to tell everyone so soon?
I guess you could wait.
Yeah.
Alvin asked his future wife.
Yes, Alvin, I am sure. I mean, come on, they're going to be the aunts and uncles.
She said to him.
Well, I guess if you want to, then let's go.
He said to her, and with that, they both left and got in a car and drove home. Got in his car and drove home.
They
Did
went
pay?
they went to a fancy restaurant, bought a $100 bottle of wine. She drank them while she was pregnant. They had 2 house salads and left.
They didn't have their salads.
Yeah.
They also didn't pay.
Yeah, they didn't pay either.
He gave
He gave her $100 bill. I'm sure.
Hopefully that covers it.
Yeah,
I don't know how fancy this is.
Well, I mean, it's like, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Chef salad at McDonald's.
When Alvin and Brittany got home, Alvin parked his car in the garage and they both walked paw in paw into the house. As soon as they walked into the house, they were greeted by Dave and their siblings sitting at the kitchen table playing Monopoly.
Okay.
Enjoy your date. We're gonna tear down Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you're home early.
Dave said to them. They kind of are.
Yeah.
Alvin looked at Dave and then to his brothers. Brittany also looked at Dave and then looked at her sisters.
Hey everyone, we have something to tell you.
Brittany started what? And looked at everyone looking at her from the table.
Yeah.
I was looking at him. He was looking at me.
And I looked at him.
And he looked at me.
Well, what is it, Britt? Asked Jeanette, looking at both Brittany and Alvin. Brittany took a deep breath and then she spoke.
And thus she spoke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, and thus she spoke.
Alvin proposed to me and I said yes.
Brittany said, yelling at the yes at the end. Oh my god.
Inflection.
I'm yelling the nose. And Jeanette and Eleanor jumped down and hopped off the table, then hugger their sister.
That's
Face hugger!
that's racist.
That's awesome, Britt. I'm so happy for you.
That's awesome. Exclaimed Eleanor. Simon and Theodore already knew what Alvin was going to do and just walked up to him and patted him on his back. I gotta pat you.
Alvin, I have to say that I am really proud of you. I seriously thought that you wouldn't go through with it.
I thought you'd
I
fail.
thought you pussy out.
Yeah.
Said Simon, giving Alvin a brotherly hug.
For another few minutes.
Man, this is some.
shit.
This guy's real big on that no homo sort of thing. It's always a brotherly hug. Everyone.
Yeah.
Very brotherly.
Yeah, Alvin, I'm proud of you, too.
Said Theodore, also giving his brother a brotherly hug.
Yeah.
Dave walked over to the red and pink clad couple and knelt down.
I'm really proud of you two. Both of you have really matured a lot. Fuck.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Dave told them and picked them both up and hugged them.
And they hugged his
Oh,
shoulder.
and they hugged his shoulders. Jesus. After they pulled out... You bet they did. After they pulled out from the hug, Alvin and Brittany hopped down on the table and looked at each other.
Everyone, we have one more announcement for you.
Alvin said, getting everyone's attention.
Okay, we're ready. What is it?
Dave said,
Dave, you might want to sit down for this.
said Brittany,
Okay, I guess.
said Dave.
I really
damn.
prefer to stand, but, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
And then sat down.
Okay, this might shock you, and then some of you might want to kill us both.
Some of
Great
you.
intro.
I already do.
Alvin started,
Tell us already.
said Simon, getting frustrated.
Said Simon, brimming with salt.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Dave, Jeanette, Eleanor, Simon, and Theodore, I'm pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How do you get it right and then get it wrong?
I don't know what being pregnant entails, but it sounds bad.
Said Brittany with excitement in her voice. All 4 chipmunks stood there with their mouths wide open.
What?
Yelled Dave. He yelled Dave, and then he fainted and fell backwards. Backwards and hit the floor hard.
Fell
I
through the
thought he
floor,
sat
turned
down.
down for what? You see? I'm
I thought
seeing
he
the
sat
connections.
down, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I think Dave took it pretty well, don't you think?
Said Alvin, chuckling a little bit. Dave's dead. He died. He hit the floor hard.
shit.
Brittany giggled a little as well, and then saw that neither of her sisters or Alvin's brothers had moved yet.
Oh my god, they're paralyzed.
Alvin, I think we paralyzed our siblings.
Never mind, they're not paralyzed.
They're paralyzed.
Yeah.
Brittany said,
I think we should let the news sink in and leave before Dave wakes up and becomes Mr. Hyde.
Jesus. Alvin said, and then both him and his fiancée hopped off the table and went to their bedroom.
Tire.
I'm sorry, yeah, Thyre bedroom.
Thyre bedroom.
Isa Shen. Well, what did y'all think?
I still think that Dave is planning on killing me.
He is.
Alvin, why would you think that? He still wants to kill you.
Because he has that look in his eyes that say you're dead.
Yeah, and he has that look in his eyes that says he's dead.
They're not blinking.
Alvin, calm down and remember that Dave loves you and Brittany because she's your sister.
I'm with Jay on this one.
Well, if you saw...
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Olivia said...
Somewhere in the house.
Alvin!
Nice use of spacing.
How does he keep
There's
doing
a space
that?
between that I and that. So it's all V in. Yes.
That's Mike. Wow.
That's my queen.
That's my quine.
That's my queen. Gotta go by. Gotta go.
Asterisk.
Yeah, runs off at full sprint. Yeah.
Oh, Alvin, that's why we... yeah, well, sorry for that, folks. But anywho, please review.
I demand 30 reviews. 30!
We got 45 reviews.
How many chapters are there? 18? Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit, it's chapter 17. More huge news for Dave.
Holy shit!
Oh, shit.
Hey. Get off, there's no... Why is he starting now? What
I'm back. Did you miss me? I know I missed me. LOL, sorry, Sugar Rush. Well, anywho.
Stop! Lay off the sugar, asshole!
Hey, that's my line. Find your own.
Lay off the computer.
Dude.
No, I don't want to.
Dave J is doing it again. Don't get me involved.
Well, I got some huge news for all of you in this chapter. Like what kind of news, Jay?
If you told us, it wouldn't be a surprise now, would it, Theo?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, let's get this chapter going, shall we?
Runs by
Shall
screaming. Ah!
Alvin, what did you do now?
Oh, can't talk running. Runs with broken nail and nail polish on her skirt. Alvin Savile, you're dead.
Yeah. Sighs. Here we go again. Well, enjoy. I need to call the vet again.
Man, we should send this into just like a voice acting studio. We'll get hired on the spot.
Brittany and Alvin went upstairs and went into their bedroom and shut the door.
Shut the door.
Oh man, let's fuck.
Well, I think everyone took it really well.
Said Brittany, hopping higher in Alvin's bed. Alvin hopped up and sat next to his fiancée and snuggled up next to her. Brittany and Alvin then laid back and started to kiss passionately. And then they heard it.
Oh boy.
There you go again.
You got a teaser of it last time.
Yeah.
In.
Who shouts like this?
Dave does.
How
Well,
does he keep
Dave-
doing that?
Dave
Screw
doesn't-
you, Davy.
Hey, he has shortness of breath, okay?
He's like, ow! V!
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
you're so insensitive.
I'm dying.
You're so insensitive. Up. Well, here we go, babe. Are you ready for Mr. Hyde?
Said Alvin, looking Brittany in her electric blue eyes.
We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Yep, let's go, sweetheart.
She said, both jumping off the bed and walked out the door. Wow, what a weird sentence.
They're getting out.
Yep.
As Alvin and Brittany walked down the stairs, they both noticed that their siblings and Dave were standing in the middle of the living room.
Okay, before you go and start to yell at us for what we did, let me tell you.
Alvin didn't get to finish. Before he could react, Dave picked them both up in his palms and squished them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And brought them to eye level so he could see them better, and then squished them.
Alvin, I'm not mad at either of you.
That's why I was yelling your name really angrily. Dave said.
He's one to mess with him.
Both Alvin and Brittany looked at him like he was crazy. What the fuck?
Are you feeling okay, Dave?
Yeah, he fell okay, all right.
Yeah.
He fell back
Fell
there.
right over.
Said Brittany, putting her paw against his forehead.
I felt fine. Why do you ask?
I did fall fine. Yeah, I hit my head and everything. It was great.
Well, we thought you were going to yell at us for having sex in the first place.
You had sex.
What? Ow!
In.
Said Alvin, still not sure if he should trust Dave's reaction.
Trust him.
Dave chuckled and then said,
I am actually very happy for both of you.
Good spell.
period.
Really, Dave, you are?
Ate Brittany with her tears in her eyes. Not tears.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I am. You told me right to my face and didn't hide it, and for that I am very proud of you both for.
Oh, wow.
What a great
Nailed
sentence.
it.
That might be the most stumbling sentence I've heard
In the
in
story.
this video.
And I've been stumbling this whole
That's so
series.
sad. It's not
Yeah.
even close to what we see.
Dave said, looking at both of them and smelling.
Back to smelling.
Well, then thank you, Dave.
No,
That
I'm
reality makes us feel better knowing that you were okay with us having kids.
Said Brittany, sniffling.
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 Sniffling?
Yeah, sniffling a little bit.
Yeah.
Well then, Dave, since you're okay with Alvin and Brittany having kids, then how would you feel about us having kids?
Well, since we're talking about it.
That is like one of the best just transfers.
Testing the waters is like, what would you do if I told you that
What
my
would you
girlfriend
do?
was pregnant?
What if I do if I told you I was giving my sister the D?
Said Simon, looking at Jeanette and looking back at Dave. We're looking. They're all
I love
looking.
this. I love that so much. It's like
Yeah, just
it's just amazing. Well, this was unexpected.
Said Alvin, looking at Dave.
is no one gonna expect it?
Wow, this is the douchiest thing in the world. Okay, I can handle Alvin and Brittany having kids, but now you two are going to be having kids.
Hey, Dave, holding his head in his hands.
I guess Alvin is.
He's like sobbing.
Someone
Alvin
does.
is the oldest one, so how old is how big is the age difference between them?
Oh yeah, just ask me, the big chipmunk.
Yeah, right now.
Well,
I'm not directing that
Ask
specifically
me.
at you. But like,
Well, I mean, you were looking at him and he was looking at you, and
I
then
mean,
I was
we
looking
were
at
looking
me.
right at each other,
Yeah.
but
Also, someone does need to aid Dave. I'm just gonna be honest.
Well, they're not the only ones, Dave.
Said Eleanor, walking up to Dave, and then the others with Theodore right beside her.
way to break it easy.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me you to Eleanor.
You to Eleanor,
I
what?
wish I knew what that meant.
Said Dave, sitting back in his chair, dying.
Yeah.
Smoking a blunt.
Dave, we wanted this, and we both hope you can accept this and accept our children.
Said Theodore, looking at Dave right in his eyes.
Which is pretty difficult for down there.
Yeah.
Dave looked at all more looking. Holy shit, they're all looking.
Yeah.
Dave looked at all 6 chipmunks and sighed.
Well, I guess I'm going to be a grandfather to my sons and daughters' kids, huh?
Your sons and
know.
daughters' kids.
So, in case it was not clear,
They're
the
just
author
fucking-
is aware that
They're boning their sisters.
Okay,
That is
just making sure.
fucking. That is fucking.
Well, they are
sister.
adopted animal sisters.
Still does not
Are
make
they
it right.
still sisters though?
No, the Chipettes come in separately, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
I guess that's
fuck.
not as bad.
Said Dave and then smiled at all of them.
How about some ice cream?
Period.
Yeah, let's go!
All 6 of them said at the same time.
Alright, boom, author's note.
Well, there you go, chapter 7.
Yeah, I still can't believe that my brothers are gonna be fathers.
I can't believe my brothers are gonna be fucking their sisters. Yeah. Well, they also had some fun too.
That's no kidding.
That's no kidding.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I think. Fuck. Well, I can think of something for me and Simon to celebrate.
They're gonna fuck.
Okay, TMI, Gene.
TMI jeans, available at your local Hot Topic.
Asterisk put sign on his back saying, out of order for 2 hours.
What the fuck? Did he just put... I don't get it.
Wait,
He's gonna go
they're gonna go fuck.
for 2 hours. So
I
he's,
know this is hard for little baby Matt to get, but they're sometimes
Matt,
the
we're
birds.
gonna have to teach you about the birds and the bees
Sometimes
eventually.
birds like to fuck bees,
yeah.
and it's really fun for both parties.
Could you? Is there like a video I could watch, like maybe an Alvin
I
and
have-
Chipmunks
I can
sex
draw
club
diagram-
or something that I can watch to learn how this works?
Yes,
Alright.
there is. It's also on the Still Don't.
Alright, Alvin and Brittany. Hey, good idea.
See what I mean? There is no stopping these little love machines. Well, I hope you enjoyed the chapter, and as always, R&R.
Just a love machine.
One more.
So the
Kill
boys just
me.
don't show up
Chug,
again.
chug.
Ah, you want to say
Chapter 18, the deal.
No, wait, it's chapter 18, the deal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
depending on who you ask.
So did the bullies ever show up again? Or?
Maybe.
We'll
Who
see.
knows?
Alright, author's note.
Hey, Sashin. Hey, peoples. Why am I talking like that? Hey, peoples, I'm the author here. Yeah. Hey, peoples, I'm back, and sorry to say this, but this is the final chapter.
Fuck you!
Fuck you, Beanie. Asterisk sobs, whips the tear from eye. He just whips it out.
That was my eye.
I'll let the monks and ets take over from here.
Yeah.
The ets.
Yeah.
And then he talks later.
Well, I guess all good things must come to an end, huh?
Yeah. Look at it this way, guys. At least Evie one had a good read.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wonder what type Evian is.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that it has to end. I'm not.
Yeah.
Jay, does it really have to end? Please keep it going. Asterisk gives big puppy dog eyes.
Sorry, Theo, but it dose. There's no more to write for this story.
Until the sequel that he won't finish.
Oh, thank God.
I don't want it to end. Asterisk runs out of room crying.
Well, here you go. Chapter 18. Enjoy and please review.
Brittany's POV.
Oh no, I had to read 3 paragraphs. I woke up to this morning due to the sun shining in my eyes.
It was in her eyes. Ah, she's blind now.
I sit up and stretch my limbs and rub the sleep out of my eyes. I look over and see that the one I love and the father of our children.
Period.
That he's doing what? He looks so cute when he is sleeping. Too bad I have to wake him up. Then he...
Yeah.
Then he looks furious and then gross when he's
Today is the day that we all go back to school. I'm kind of nervous about going back. What if Ryan and his band of goons try something and me and my sisters lose our babies? That's dark.
Whoa! That's really
I
dark.
don't want to think about that.
I have to say, we've gotten a moral oral territory. I'm worrying too much. I need to calm down.
I'm warring.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna beat him up.
I look back over at my future husband and sigh.
Good try.
God, I love him, and he completes me, and I complete him.
You don't know that last one.
Yeah. I laid back down next to Alvin and just watched him sleep. Not creepy at all.
No, not.
Creepy, I know, but he is so cute, I just can't help it.
This is how girls work.
Yeah.
I like
is.
boys. They're really cute.
I slid closer to him and put my head on his chest. I felt him move a little, and then he opened his eyes. He screeched and rubbed the first sleep out of his eyes and then looked at me.
Yeah.
Morning, sweetheart. Alvin said, smiling at me. Good morning, honey, I said back to him. He chuckled at what I said and then put his arms around me.
Haha, good joke.
I leaned in and kissed him on the lips, and well, let's just say Alvin had to deepen it.
The deep in what? I'm confused.
What?
Let's just
Not say that.
glaze right over this.
Glaze.
Alvin slid his tongue in my mouth as I did the same to him.
I guess we're not glazing right over it.
We kissed like this for several minutes, then we both pulled out of the kiss out of breath.
Fuck!
Well, it seems that someone is felling frisky this morning.
Yeah, felling trees.
I said to him,
I can't help myself when it comes to you, babe.
I'm just gonna fuck you whether you want to or not.
I said to me, and then we kissed again. Alvin started to caress my cheek, and then he started to do other things, if you know what I mean.
I gotcha!
Well, I won't go into any details, but
Thank you.
let's just say we made love and before school even.
Damn it!
Well, how does he do it?
How does he come so fast?
Yeah. Because it takes about 3 seconds for them to, take a shower.
Normal POV.
Normal puff.
Wait,
Ow.
if this is all caps, does that mean it's actually POV?
No, you need periods. It's an abbreviation.
Yeah, it's a POV. Alvin and Brittany started to make hot... Why do I need to know this?
Damn it, I thought you said you weren't going to go
Fucking
into
shit.
details.
Alvin and Brittany started to make hot, passionate love when Simon woke up from the noise coming from his brother's bunk.
God damn it, his
Will you
bunk!
people stop fucking over there?
Ugh, are you serious this early in the freaking morning?
Oh my god. Simon says to himself.
No, you should have been saying it to them. Ask them to stop.
He looks over at his girlfriend and smiles, and then starts fucking her. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Jean is sleeping on her side facing Simon.
She looks like an angel.
Her skin makes me cry.
Damn, fuck. Simon thought, and then he saw her start to wake up.
Oh shit.
Jeanette opened her eyes and yawned,
Yep.
yawned, then looked over at Simon and smiled.
Good morning, stud.
Oh, wow. I would not describe him like that. She said to him. Simon blushed under his fur. What the fuck?
Like you could tell.
And then said,
Good morning yourself, sweet thing.
Could you make it sound like he's really angry about that?
Good morning yourself, sweet thing.
then Jeanetter
Janetter.
was about to respond to his words when there was a loud moan coming from the top bunk.
Christ almighty, stop. Simon, are they?
Jeanette trailed off. Simon nodded his head and then rolled his eyes at hearing Alvin moaning Brittany's name.
Oh my gosh, so annoying.
That fact.
I think we should go and get some breakfast and leave these two to their...
Wheezness.
Yeah, let's leave them to their weakness. I put that in air quotes because it's not a word.
Let's go eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Said Simon, smirking at Jeanette.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
She said, and both of them hopping off their bed and then out of their bedroom. That is not a
Fuck, I don't want to do it.
Brittany's POV again.
Yay. Hey,
Alvin and me just got done with our fun, and to be honest with you, he wore me out.
Wow.
I know I usually wear him out, but this time he did it to me. Right now, Alvin is laying next to me with his arms around my waist, rubbing my belly, giving me a soothing sensation.
What?
she's
I'm
like,
trying to picture this. It doesn't make any sense in my head.
I look at him and see him smiling. Was it that good? I said to him, smiling back at him.
No, I just thought of a funny joke.
well, I did wear you out this time, didn't I?
He said and then winked at me. You wouldn't off if we win.
Wow.
You wouldn't have if we only went one round, but you just couldn't stop, could you?
Jesus.
It's 7 at night. They're way late for school.
I said to him, propping myself up with my elbows.
What can I say? You bring out the beast in me. Plus, you forget that you started rounds 3 and 4.
Wow, kill me.
He said, and yes, we went 4 rounds, and by the 4th round, I was a TKO technical
Are you
knockout.
trying
Oh my god, he killed her.
Are you trying to brag? Because I don't care.
Alright, here we go.
Normal puff.
Alvin and Brittany finally got out of bed and it was already too late.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And got dressed and then went downstairs to get some breakfast and go to school.
Yeah, lots of
Alright, everyone, ready to go.
Asked Dave, not a question mark.
stating it.
Stated Dave, looking at all 6 chipmunks.
Yeah.
All 6 of them said together.
We were
Dave
in
nodded.
harmony for that.
Dave nodded his head and opened the door for them. Dave opened the door to the car and the 6 of them... Why are they taking
gonna
his
open the
car?
door?
He's gonna
Again?
drive them.
Dave opened the door to the car and the 6 of them... For the 6 of them, and when they all got into it, he closed the door and he got to the driver's side. That is such a clusterfuck of a sentence.
Okay, here we go.
Said Dave, then he started to got... He
was so excited he didn't even stop.
Could not. He was just crying.
Hit the period! I can't!
Said Dave, then he started they got to school. Alvin noticed that Terence was standing outside waiting for them.
Oh, yeah.
Terence!
Hey, Terence, what's up?
Oh, not much, Al. You?
About the same.
That's not what I heard.
By this time, all 6 chipmunks had gotten out of the car and were saying bye to Dave and then walking over to where Alvin and Terence are. Wait, all 6 were walking over to Alvin?
Yeah.
Hey, Terence.
Said Brittany, looking up at him.
Hey, Britt, how are you feeling?
Down. She's falling down.
Yeah.
Terence asked, kneeling down, so she wouldn't...
That's his impact with the earth, his knee.
so she wouldn't have to look up so much.
Oh, okay, so have you heard the good news?
She asked him, smiling. Terence smiled and nodded his head.
Still, my point still stands, though.
Yep, I have, and congrats to you both.
How did he hear?
Again, so you said, like, Toad's pregnant, guys, lol.
Oh, you know what? One of the people in the restaurant.
Yeah.
It was on the news, like, Chipmunk's pregnant. What the fuck?
Terence said to them and then stood back up.
Hey, you guys.
Said an all too familiar voice. Alvin, Simon, Theodore, Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor looked to where the voice had come from, and there stood Ryan and his band of goons.
In wheelchairs.
Straight off something awful.
Yeah.
What do you want, Ryan?
Said Brittany, her paws on her hips, glaring at him.
We just came to tell you and Alvin congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wait, congratulations on the engagement.
The engagement.
Saya.
This is getting a bit too kinky, if I do say so myself. Syad, Ryan. Holy shit.
Excellent.
Oh, well, thank you, Ryan.
Said Alvin, standing next to Brittany.
But there is something that all of us would like to ask of you guys.
Said Simon, looking at his brother, looking at the others for approval. The other 5 chipmunks nodded their heads, and then Simon began.
Well, if you would please help protect the Chipettes for the rest of the school year, we would greatly appreciate it.
Protect them from what?
Are you serious?
Well, they're
Are
women.
they running a fucking scam here?
No, they're
we'll beat
running
the
a mob.
fuck out of you if you don't protect us?
Nah, dude, they're a part of the mob.
Crazy
Yeah.
shit.
I guess.
Period. Ryman looked at Terence for any information on what Simon was getting at.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, Ryan, it's not that Ryan's a bad fighter. He just can't stand up to Chipmunks and punch a knee in, like, backwards.
And Terence, who's an MMA fighter who's willing to kill.
And his 280 pounds of raw muscle.
Yeah.
Terence shrugged his shoulders and looked back at Simon.
What are you saying, Simon?
Asked Terence.
Well, you see,
Simon couldn't say the words, so Alvin said them for him.
What Simon is trying to say is that Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor are pregnant.
Oh, shit.
oh, it's...
Ryan and Terence looked at each other and then back at all 6 of them.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Said Ryan and Terence at the same time.
Well, congrats on that asshole, then.
What good news did he hear then?
What?
What good news did he hear then?
That they got engaged.
Oh, okay, alrighty.
The engagement.
The engagement, yeah.
Said Terence.
We would like to ask if you could help keep an eye on them for us when we're not with them.
Isn't that exactly what Simon asked?
I'd also like to ask that you would protect them.
Sure, no problem. What do you think, guys?
Said Terence, looking at Ryan and
Flexing his
friends.
muscles?
Yeah.
Well,
And if you don't, well, let's just, you want, like, what we do to you.
Wow!
hey,
That's blackmail!
Blackmail, yeah.
Holy shit, that's coercion!
our heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck you!
Said Alvin, glaring up at Ryan.
We'll literally kill you if you don't protect our girlfriends for us.
Okay, we could do that for ya, no problem.
Like I said, they just run the mob. Ryan looked at his friends, who also nodded their heads.
So we have a deal, then.
Said Terence.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Said Ryan and Alvin at the same time.
That's how it ends?
Yeah, author's notes.
I'm fucking floored! Wow!
Actually, you're not, because this was a really just boring ending.
There you have it, the end.
No.
What was that for?
That's a good question.
Just felt right.
No, it didn't.
That little.
You scare me sometimes.
I know, and it's fun to.
To what?
Hey, Jay, will there be a part 2 to this story?
No.
I don't know, Theo. It depends if the people want one.
They don't.
No!
No one wants one.
Too late.
Sorry I ran out like that.
You better be.
That's okay, Ellie. All I have to say is goodbye for now. Well, you're half right, Jeanette. Catchphrase. Any
Frosty.
please review.
The end. Well, let's
That
go
was-
look at the reviews.
I don't want. I just can't.
So,
Let me get this straight.
So our heroes finish the story off by coercing bullies into...
You know, I just
Fuck,
want
go
to
to the
say. You know, I just want to say this.
Go to the last one, so we're going for chapter 1.
Well,
You know-
scroll. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I just gotta say, you know, like I said for Yohimune, man, our little story about chipmunks beating up bullies certainly did grow into something else.
Yeah.
So we got 80 reviews. There's no way we're going to read them all, so let's
Let's
just
just
quickly
skim them, yeah.
Oh, Dirty MJ Dancer.
Yeah, like him and Chipmunks for Life 101 are huge
They're tight,
stars.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
tight. Okay, anything here?
Sadly, MJ is actually a much
Chipmunk
worse
Road
author.
Race. I see
Pokemon Ranger Trainers type.
Wow.
that. Wow, you left a lot of reviews, Pokemon.
XX Ms. Liz XX.
Oh, Pokemon Ranger Trainer said, wow, they really are not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, hold my hand.
Chipmunk Fanatic again.
Yeah, Fanatic.
Kurorakashimo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, what will happen? What's wrong with his A?
I can't wait to find out. Update soon. Monked Up Joe 213.
Andrea
Oh my
Button.
God, you're working way up to the climax, bro. Chapter 6 to 15 was the freaking best.
Oh, it
That's
wasn't.
most of the story. Oh right. So
wow, so much of these are. They reviewed like every chapter.
Yeah, repeat.
Yeah, that's how we got 80 reviews.
It's the same 3 people just kept writing and writing to him.
Oh, same
We
4
Music
people.
Lover,
We Music
1999.
Lover.
Yeah,
Wow, that was a quick and convenient ending.
I agree. It was
Chipmunk
completely,
Fanatic again.
it was completely contrived.
Yeah.
Please do part 2.
Yeah, you see a lot of the same
Oh,
people in the Chipmunk.
MJ Dancer and Sonic Fan. Woo! I thought Dave was gonna send Alvin to an early death. Or
Holy
something.
shit, like-
it's a relief he managed to accept all 6. Except he left them out. All 6 of his chipmunk kids having children. I think you got him to take it more well than I thought he would. And Jeanette putting up a sign that says "out of order for 2 hours." I love that idea.
You would.
Simon put the sign
MJ
up.
Dancer always struck me as a more innocent soul. Maybe it's the fact that he's such an idiot.
Yeah. It's too much of a fucking...
Nice
Eminem
going,
fans
nice song choice. Eminem fans
Yeah,
unite.
the same 5 people.
Wow, an
Oh, I
awesome
love
character.
Chipette's 123 has a lot to say.
Yeah. Epic Street Racing.
Here, Connor, you want to right-click that little username and open that in the new tab for it?
Yeah.
I'll open it in this.
For the
Let's do that.
future.
We're not going to get too much into it.
Let's get the fuck
All
out
right,
of
so
here.
yeah, those are the reviews. They're pretty much just the same guys, just saying, "Yeah, good job."
Yeah.
That was the Bullies Get Bullied. It was violent, graphically sexual, horribly written,
And fucking terrible.
and hilarious.
Wait, 1 sec.
And that was Chipmunks, everyone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the end of Chipmunks.
Thanks for
So
being
each
here with
person,
us.
if 5 people left, if the same 5 people kept leaving reviews, then each person left 16 reviews.
And there's 18 chapters.
Holy shit!
yeah, so
So yeah, that's
I
the end of Chipmunks.
hope you guys enjoyed.
And
I didn't.
We'll be probably doing more theme months in the in
at
the
some
future.
point,
I
If
think.
But,
if you missed any videos or if you're seeing this way late, then we have a playlist with all the videos from the event in it. on
But for
screen.
now, we're just gonna go back to our regular shit.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
I hate myself.
I think we all do.